It's a real life. They didn't get big, but you know.
In a video first published on TMZ, Troy Ave can be seen defending himself and his friend in what looked to be an attempted robbery. Ironically, TMZ has since debunked the alleged shooting as a fake or a skit Troy used for publicity. But what about the shooting at Irving Plaza during a scuffle in 2016 that turned deadly, leaving his bodyguard and longtime friend Ron Banger McFatter laid dead? Troy Ave since received mixed reactions since his assailant Tech Stone was arrested, tried, and given 35 years. But in a video published on ISAG-TV, Troy would reveal that he cooperated under the advice of none other than Curtis Jackson himself.
Do you regret not burning him, right? Now you see that this nigga ain't learned a lesson. I mean, he got sentenced to 35 years in jail, and he's still bragging about sending goons to get Joe Budden jumped.
It's crazy.
So he ain't learned a goddamn thing.
When I first came home from jail, I pulled up on 50 Cent.
Okay.
50 told me, he said, nigga, listen, now you on the clock right now, nigga. He said, you chill out, let the time go by, and then when it's in the fourth quarter, you tell me that wasn't my gun, that was that nigga's gun.
Yeah, of course.
And that was the only bit of advice that I got from all the niggas, because I don't take advice from everybody. They ain't respectable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like 50 told me that, I put that in my computer. I said, all right, no problem.
Do we think like the rumors, you know, by Irv Gotti and them that that 50 Cent put paperwork on this?
I don't.
Hey, can I be real about it? A nigga who can tell you, hey, nigga, fourth quarter, that's that nigga gun, not mine. I 100% believe he put paperwork on the books, bro.
50 diabolical.
All right, peace. Check it out, man. 50 Cent has been a rat since 2000. An informant, a cooperator, an informer, whatever you want to call him. He's been a rat since 2000, and since then he's become a rat whisperer, working with the rat in the BMF case to produce a series and get the life rights to BMF and Big Meech, working with the Flores twins, the rat in the El Chapo case, the rats rather. In the El Chapo case, he got a working relationship with them to produce and do something and this and that and the other. You know what I'm saying? You add Troy Ave to the list, and you got something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that to be negative or derogatory towards Troy Ave, because I fuck with Troy Ave music. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Troy Ave movement. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, the Brooklyn-born rapper, Brooklyn-born musician whose real name is Ronald Collins, testified at Tech Stone's murder trial that he chose to fight back, after he was shot and wounded in the backstage melee on May 25th, 2016. Now, we all know once you take the stand, you stigmatized. You dig what I'm talking about? So, Troy Ave has been stigmatized over taking a stand in the Tech Stone shooting. You know what I'm saying? That left his bodyguard, Banger, dead. Rest in peace to Banger. Nah, I said that to say this. Troy Ave says that after getting arrested and making bail or whatnot, while during the time that Tech Stone is, going through the trial or will be going through trial, that he pulled up on 50 Cent. And 50 Cent told him, look, chill out. Let the time go by. Basically, go to trial, go up there and do your thing. And in the fourth quarter, I guess he mean if that nigga don't admit to the gun being his or this and that and the other, then you tell him that gun his and it ain't mine. And Troy Ave said that's the only advice he took. He put that into his mental computer. You feel me? And he went with that. Now, why would this dude that's out here calling Big Meech a rat, Lil Meech a rat, he calling everybody a rat, you know what I'm saying, or exposing them as being rats, go ahead and tell a fellow musician with some motion to cooperate against another individual? If he wasn't a rat himself. That sounds like Alpo telling Dog, I did what was best for me. Do what's best for you. I'm not telling everybody to be a rat. I'm not telling everybody to cooperate. This is what Poe said, right? I'm telling them to do what's best for them. And I guess that's what Troy wound up doing, what was best for him under the guidance of 50 Cent, man. He's a scumbag, dog. 50 Cent is a scumbag clout chaser with enough motion and a big machine around him in order to navigate through his own personal shortcomings. You dig what I'm saying? In the video, Flacko, I don't know where this took place at. I don't know if Flacko interviewed him or Flacko went to Troy Ave's studio to do the interview, because it looked like they sitting at Troy Ave's studio. But Flacko say, I know you wish you'd have burned him now, because he ain't learned a thing. You know what I'm saying? Dog in prison still telling stories about how he sent goons to jump on Joe Budden and blase splee whoop-de-whoop, right? So Taxstone not Taxstone, my bad. Troy Ave tells a story of 50 Cent telling him to cooperate. Basically, go ahead and cooperate. This, that, and the other. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And da-da-da-da-da. You make sure you do this blase splee. After that, though, Flacko says, nah, do you think, since he told you that, do you think there's any validity to the paperwork that he's supposed to put on Herb and Chris Gotti and them back in early 2000? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell you like this. A nigga that could tell you in the fourth quarter, you tell them folks that's his gun, that ain't my gun, would have definitely, I believe he definitely put paperwork on Herb Gotti and them back in the day. Troy Ave doesn't defend him. He says 50 Cent is diabolical. In my mind, that's a 50-50. That ain't a confirm. He didn't confirm it or deny it. He just said 50 is diabolical. That means, yeah, he the type of nigga that might do something like that, if you ask me. You feel me? And I think that's crazy. You dig? I just wanted to come on and what tie those two stones together. You feel me? Because this dude been out here making a mockery, or trying to make a mockery of the BMF name and brand under the guise of Meet Your Rat, and not Lil Meet Your Rat. He done ratted and this and that and the other, and blase splee whoop de whoop, when this dude is a whole rat himself, telling people to cooperate with the government, but people were skipping over that. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as the Troy Ave shooting being fake, man, people do skits all the time. He got y'all, ha. You feel me? A bunch of y'all called him a hero. I watched No Jumper get up there and do a podcast and call him Troy Ave the Legend, after the footage had dropped of the alleged shootout with him and Chef Jeff. Now y'all mad at him for that? You mad at him because he April Fooled y'all in July? You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense. But one thing's for sure, two things for certain. 50 Cent has been a rat for 25 years. Ever since 2000. You dig what I'm talking about? And he'll continue to engage in this same type of cynical behavior as long as people allow it, as long as people refuse to see through it or refuse to see it for what it is. You dig? So jump in the comment box and let me know how you feel about it. That's all I got to say about that. You dig? Peace to the 5% nation of gods and earths. Until we meet again. I'll be back.